All right, we're back. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Hope your Monday's going all right. We're gonna check out Norco. This was the community game I chose for this month. I don't know much about it besides it's a point and click, and it got good reviews. It's got cool art, so we're gonna boot it up and do an initial setup, and then we'll get going with it. Oh, Deponia? Yeah. Wasn't feeling that one. There were like some puzzles in that game too that were just like, these puzzles suck. Or I wasn't feeling them at the time. Norco. Yeah, this didn't have much settings, I think I remember when I loaded it up for the first time. Dialogue. You can pick your text. That's cool. That's neat. Neat. Should we play the CRT filter? I'm doing it. Expert mode. Automate combat. Oh dear. Yep, that's my resolution. You can play in 4K. Alright. I guess here we go. Does the we'll find a place for chat text once people start talking and stuff. Norco, Louisiana. Shield hid the stars behind halogen and flame projected onto the sky every night. There was no... It said auto-continue, so I was waiting for it to continue. There's no such thing as silence. The noise never went away. The refinery exhaled an endless sigh. Could never sleep. It was so loud. I still can't sleep without that sound. I need the sound. Well, Bard. This game is very pretty already. In your dreams, the towers were grand cathedrals, places of worship. The swamps hid behind mirrors like spies. Birds transformed into radiant spheres and traced almonds above the highway blight. Face. Spent your adolescence sleepwalking between little devastating rituals through Blake. Oh, though Blake pleaded, you decided to leave. Yeah, get wrecked, Blake. I didn't care. For a while, you did. Caught out on a grainer to Chicago and onward to West Coast. You'd never left Louisiana and thought you'd never return. West Coast? Keep going north after Chicago. Thought the ghosts of the lowlands wouldn't find you hiding along the road. Years carried you through overlit suburbs, off the vast American limbo, across mountains, above cell towers. This is very cool looking. I like it a lot. Thumbing down 99, you saw an old man crouched in a roadside ditch. He was mouthing your name. He had a familiar gaze. He was gone when you wiped the sleep from your eyes. Spoke to Blake, learning of your mother's declining health, her insomnia, her erratic behavior. Oh no. You ignored the urgency in your brother's voice. Blake, his brother, okay. By and by, you made your way east. You threw your phone into the Rio Grande. You joined the armies of the Mesa. Months you were in the company of fugitives. You slept in nuclear tunnels, repairing engines and weaponry. Oh. The war was a meme that set Albuquerque on fire. You escaped while the foot soldiers of a pop-up junta bloodied the parched land. Junta? While hiding in the berth of a freightliner. I slept. You slept easily as the truck shuttled through the plains. You called home from a landline in a motel somewhere beyond Texas. You knew from Blake's hello that your mother was already dead. Oh no. You hung up, shouldered your bag, returned to the highway. 5 years had passed. The ghosts were calling you back home. Back to Norco. Act 1, Lowland Ghosts. Wake from a delirious dream to find yourself in your childhood bedroom. Oh, okay. Monkey watches you from the corner. Hi, Monkey. Monkey. You, mind map. Oh. This is my mind map. Oh my. Okay. Sure. Overworld. Living room. Books! Among the books on the shelf is a slim volume called Crisis LARPing. Oh. Read it. Proto-disaster tourism began almost as soon as the floodwaters left. Punks from across the country ventured into the 9th Ward, Gentilly, St. Bernard, and finally the East Gentilly. They curated a theatrical self-portrait of their lives in the ruins. The aesthetics of disaster were central to that emerging milieu. Began to percolate into popular culture. Collapse became the zeitgeist. Wise investors recuperated the experience of disaster. New Orleans became a plastic dystopia, a marketplace for crisis. Oh, good. Good. Plants. You assume Million has been keeping the plants alive. Who's Million? A flyer. Oh, looking closer. A flyer from a show your friend put on a few weeks before you left town. A fight broke out while one of the opening bands played. I got whipped in the face with a bike chain. God dang. I was outside. You didn't feel like being around crowds that night. After the show, you and Blake shot fireworks from the roof of a hotel on Poydras Street. Sleepless and sober, the two of you walked back to Norco. You watched the sun climb over the grain elevators. All right. Laptop monkey. Whoa. Jeez. Hello, monkey. Your best friend, a childhood gift. You spoke with him often when things got difficult. Then you left. He sat here for 5 years, collecting dust. 5 years. His eyes filled with anger as he challenges you to return his gaze. Staring contest, part 1. Oh. This will appear and flash a pattern. Match the pattern to meet monkey's gaze. Ready? I guess. Yes. Ah! What? Shit. You successfully meet Monkey's gaze with a cool assurance. However, his expression is unchanged. You stare more intensely. Part 2, rings. Circles will appear over Monkey's eyes. An outer ring will shrink to the perimeter of the circle. Click the circle when the outer ring locks into place. What is this? That's a good question, Jax. I'm ready. We've done it. Anger melts from Monkey's face. Take Monkey. You drape Monkey over your shoulder. Monkey acquired. Heck yeah. What's happening? Sticker on your window? Don't do that. A sticker from grade school, half peeled from the window. Outside, cool January air spills through the open window. The low sun washes over the neighborhood. A small flock of blackbirds dissolves into the tree line towards the lake. Commuter traffic glints along Apple Street as a pair of wrens weave out of the overgrown lot next door. Moving boxes. There's a chair. Monkeys here. We'll do the laptop. Wonder if there's a, like, right click or alt or control to show you all the interactables. Doesn't seem like it. Laptop. Your parent gifted you idols on the shoddy particle board desk. Wake it up. As the screen illuminates, you notice that the signal in the house is dead. No internet. Paradise. Looks like Blake was using the computer at some point. He left a browser tab open. What are you looking at, Blake? LOL. TF kind of name is Quack Job. Just like the name sounds, full of lunatics. App's a way of getting you to join a cult. Hey, there you go. There's your cult. He was asking for a cult earlier. It was Soul Fury, wasn't it? Grandfather in French, yeah. Worse than them people living in the mall in Kenner. You can't trade that coin they use on hardly any exchanges because everyone know it's a GD Ponzi scheme. Mods won't do a thing about shills, but they'll ban you on the spot for using a naughty word. Place is a joke. ClearNet's nothing but celebs, libs, and bots. Okay. Seen this exact same thing. OP. Still there. Seen at the base of the upper suction. Can I scroll down? Oh, you can scroll up. Modbot. Archived all posts. Anybody still post here? Nope. Place is a wasteland. Mods are always social justice warriors. You're posting. Nice one. Got him. What is this game? Reading Reddit posts. Forget I even posted. Wanted to run something by you gents. Was knocking out Sacolette in a spillway. Saw a big round glowing thing in the sky. Call that the sun. Funny. Talked to somebody else. Seen it too near the Parish Canal. Bruh, that's the sun. Lamau. I see that every day. OP been rising and setting every day I've been alive. Anyone seen it or not? Nothing like it. This, but birds in the swamps be acting weird. We've all seen the sun. Relax. Like it was made of glass, maybe. Would glow real bright and then not at all. Move fast. Best pick I could get anyway. All kinds of shit been happening out the way. Get some sleep, OP. Need cash fast? Install Quack Job. Okay, that's where I started reading. Use promo code BLEED3 for Quack Coin. Alright. That was an experience. Monkey! Monkey stares at you, you stare at monkey. Keep staring. He stares with more intensity until your gaze passes through you. You become invisible to him. Keep staring. Little circles of light pool in the doll's tired eyes as they watch the infinite space beyond your being. The air that hangs between your eyes and his vacuum of utter stillness. You look away. God dang, monkey, calm down. Alright, let's go to the living room, I guess. The audio pips and stuff are very satisfying. What's up, chef? Welcome back. Couch! There's mail, laundry, photo album, bedroom, kitchen, front yard, TV. This is a good house plant. Photograph. Look at this photograph. AC. Outside. Ah. What is this? Is this the... Okay. So save. Go to title screen. Do we like the CRT filter? Should I leave that on? Turn it off? Kind of like it. Leave it up to whoever responds first in chat. Go to the kitchen so you can grab a knife. Yeah. Couch. Memories of sleepless nights, the dull refinery hum in the red halogen half darkness. Your mom's sitting here staring through the window. There was a tension in her demeanor, as if you were interrupting some urgent and obligatory task. You continue to the kitchen with no words exchanged. Day of the Tentacle? I don't think so. That was just switching between like the classic version and this and the other version. I thought she hated me. She was thinking about Blue. She barely knew you were there. Okay. Mail. Letter from Shield Oil sits atop a stack of mail. Dear neighbor, please be advised there will be elevated flaring at the site of our number 5 stack near Good Hope on the evening of Thursday, March 19th. This will pose no health risk to residents. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact Shield Norco Office of Community Engagement. That seems like a lie. Yeah, this is a new game. I think it came out at the end of last year, maybe the beginning of this year. I didn't check before I loaded it up. Your mom's unfolded laundry. More books. You peruse the titles of the bookshelf. The western margin of the lake. Critiques of deliberate externality. I don't think I want to read any of these. Photos. Family photo album. Look. March this year? There you go. Yelling pages of disposable photographs. Your grandfather, peculiar mind map. Okay. Look in his face, impossible to read. Your mom staring at Blake. Through the obscure lighting, he dressed as a vampire, tugging on someone's waist. Pleated khaki shorts. Photo labeled duck. Scene of a barbecue on the lakefront. The man, the creator, points playfully at the camera. His face is obscured. Okay, my mind map is completing. Turn the page and there's Blue, your father. Though you've never thought of him that way, his skin stained by the sun, a canister of dip shoved into his front pocket. His easy smile, his knowing eyes. Set the book aside. A mind map! Duck is obscured. Catherine, your mom died. What? Your mom died. The cancer metastasized. It was her liver, then her lungs, then it was her brain. She was on chemo, never finished her 3rd course. At the hospice on Jefferson Highway, Blake said the traffic shook the building. He left before she drew her last breath. Along with the morphine drip and the rattling glass, that's how Catherine died. Your mom. Hey. Blue. Ooh, danger noises. Remember Blue, only the things he left behind, photographs, cologne, tools, the name that your mother kept. Even the pictures that have survived are too faded to make out. Okay. Your grandfather, Peter Pops Pierre. He passed away when you were a teenager. Came to court controversy. Though as a child, you never understood why. Blake, your bro, is a lot. Younger, reckless, gets in trouble, spends sleepless nights scrolling image boards. An edgelord, a shitlord, a sensitive soul, compassionate, foolish, can't take criticism, always needs money, tries to help those he loves, but often makes things worse. What else? Insecure, dysmorphic, constantly checking his reflection, always seeking validation. Was terrified of you leaving, and now he's terrified of you dying. When I think of him, all I feel is guilt and obligation. He needs to get over it. You're all the family he's got. Your brother. Your grandma once said that she didn't expect much from Blake. She said he was short-tempered, oblivious, and couldn't focus. Blake was sitting in a chair across from her, staring down at a tablet after she left the room. You asked him how he felt. I feel fine. Why? Because of what Gran said, you responded. What'd she say? Your brother, oblivious. All right. You! You were traveling through the Midwest. Freight cars rattled in the cold dusk as you crouched on the Granier porch. Cell towers peeked over the flat country, translating the notions of the world. Lights of suburban Memphis, the fences, the traffics, the stark shadows under a lavender blanket of clouds. Afraid, tired, silent, and alert at each terminal, you watched the night decay for miles. Then what? You rode in the back of a van wedged between amplifiers from Chicago to Des Moines. You stole a heater from a Walmart and brought it to the poorly attended house show. Des Moines to KC, KC to Denver, across the Rockies. Your friends went south and you were glad to be alone. You spent long nights along those highways in a shitty sleeping bag. Bathed in rivers, watched the ocean of outer space. You watched the satellites travel along their course. They kept saying blue. Am I being watched? Oh no. Apparently you are father, Blueheart. Down the Pacific coast. Summer days arrived. You built a bike in a garage in Eureka and took it south. Generator shows on the beach. Interstate on-ramps teeming with personalities. The familiar smile on the face of the old man in Central Valley Ditch. Oh. That smile burned its image into your eyes. I'm home again. Because your brother needs you. Because your mom died. Mind map is expanding. Smile of the man who crouched in the ditch of the highway revisits your mind. His head was smudged with Wednesday ashes, and mascara ran from his eyes. Okay. And Duck. An old friend of your mom's, your memory of him is scattered and vague. Alright. This is my mind map. What else we got? Album, couch, window unit. Heat of spring will soon arrive. The mildewed air of the window unit will fill the room. Yeah. Look at this photograph. Holding Blake as a baby on a beach in Pensacola, Florida. It's winter. You stand beside them, bundled up and laughing as a gust of wind rakes the beach. Sky is bone white. Evie. Oh. Old defective flat screen that your mom never bothered to bring to the curb. Turn it on. You turn on the television. A chaotic distortion of your mother's memories flash before you. Tune in. Oh. Is this actual footage of Norco? Norco's like a real place in Louisiana. I'm fairly positive. Channel change. This is creepy. Okay. Traffic. More refinery. Yeah, this is, alternative reality. Alright, well, that was terrifying. Bedroom, front yard, kitchen. Coffee! Pills. Mom's painkillers are spilled across the counter. There's an attic, a laundry room. We were religious. Her mother was. Backyard. Discarded so many dead cockroaches in this microwave over the years that it's discouraged you from using it. For several months, a dead baby roach was stuck between the clock's display and the protective screen, blocking the hour. Good. Blake finally shook the microwave aggressively enough that the roach fell into the guts of the machine. Okay. Gross. Laundry. You're always frightened by the laundry room. Yeah. What's in the attic? Boxes. There used to be much more clutter up here. Imagine your mom gave it away at the end as the end approached. This is not a happy game, is it? I mean, so far it's not been too happy. We'll see though. Living room, backyard. Let's go to the backyard. Fry bar. Who dis? It's Million. Million sits in her characteristic slouch, lost in thought. Her carapace has taken on the rusted and weather-worn quality of the rest of the machinery in the yard. You recall the night that your mom showed up with her. You and Blake stayed up past dawn, poring over pirated API docs. Her ragdoll mass was slumped on the floor as you wrote the routing procedure. You wonder if such memories hide behind her constellation of eyes. The robot regards you casually. Speak. Okay, you're awake. Dang, that is a face. Best sleep in years. Sound of their finery did always help you sleep, didn't it? In any case, I'm certain I was no help. Motorcycle at the edge of the carport. Turning over the engine of the bike to test the coils. It was quite noisy, but they're in good shape now. All I need is a fuse, and we can use it to get around while I finish repairing the truck. Heard the phone ringing. Where can I get a fuse? Gas station just up the road has them, but you may have to persuade Troy to let you in. Many people have been calling since Catherine died. Your brother is usually the one to answer the phone, but I don't know where he went. Wonder where he could be. Likely at the bar or the bookstore. Mother left behind a lot of loose ends. From what little I know, I gather she was conducting research for a client in Fat City. Since so many people would like to acquire the data. Okay. Unaware where she's hidden it. Perhaps Blake knows. Who's this client? No clue. It's kind of spread she became more guarded with her research. She finally worked herself to death. She had an addictive personality, there's no denying that, but she cared about you and your brother more than she was willing to express. Mother spent her entire life researching this town. She knew histories that others had forgotten. History has a lot of value in this place. So anyway, that's all. Grab this pry bar though. Steel pry bar lies on the ground. I can has? No? Okay. Your mom's old 4-cylinder 350cc bike. It has an extensive rust and wear. Tree. Crab net? Heck yeah. Disintegrated crab net. No take, only look. Who taught your mom how to make these, and your mom taught you? In the summers, you'd bike to the suction before sunrise, tie chicken necks to the bottom ring of your net, submerge it, sit there nursing your coffee, while the swamp raised its voice. You'd come home with a dozen or so crabs snapping and writhing in a burlap bag. Heck yeah, I want some crab. Hey Jesse, a bed. Sure, Mom hadn't been out on the water much this past year. Yeah, I want some fresh caught crab. That sounds amazing. Birds, I think. Front yard. Truck, container, refinery. Does the refinery wink in a subtle and familiar rhythm? Mom kept all her gear in a plastic container strapped behind the cab of the truck. Boots, waders, flashlights, tackle, first aid kit. The truck was your grandfather's. You remember riding in his lap while you let you steer. The dead wasps that collected behind the seat. The smell of grease, whiskey, nicotine. You and Blake would drive the truck into New Orleans on the weekends. No AC, windows down. The rattling chassis was deafening going 75 on Interstate 10. Millen has been slowly repairing the vehicle since your mom's death. Front yard, kitchen. Yeah, right now it's been a lot of world building, which is fine. Front yard, cat! Your mom fed the neighborhood strays. They must be hungry since she passed. Oh no, feed the kid. Mary's here. Stay away from my lamb. Grandfather's statue of the Virgin Mary sits in the shadows along the crawl space of the house. Uh-oh. Are we gonna stare contest with Mary? No. You observe the weathered concrete and flaking paint of the statue. Inspect further. Face is especially deteriorated, framed by a system of cracks. It's cool. It looks real cool. Touch it. You run your hands along the tearing contours of the statue. Ah! Okay. It snaps off as if by design. Behind the statue's face hides an odd assemblage of electronics scarcely soldered together. The center of the electronics configuration is what appears to be a card reader. Mary the card reader. Yeah. Okay. Creepy Mary. Backyard. The overhead light of the neighbor's kitchen illuminates yellowing wallpaper and unused furniture. Birds. 3 crows eye you from the power line. Fried egg. 3 times this house has been flooded. First flood is a shadow of a memory. Placing your feet down on the drenched carpet, your mom and grandfather are ripping out sheetrock, sitting in a small RV in the backyard, setting dolls on a cluttered little table. You're 14 on the second flood. The pumping station failed during a heavy rain. You're in class watching the clouds move upriver. You got a text message from your mom, stay in Destren. I'll come get you. For 2 weeks, you shared a hotel room with your mom and Blake. She spent all her days gutting the house. In the evenings, you would sometimes help. Another pump failure for the third flood. Your mom hired contractors with the insurance money. She said she was getting too old for it. You're bitter. You blamed her for not selling the house sooner. You stayed with friends in New Orleans. The fourth flood will follow a slow hurricane, and it will be a calamity. It will leave the entire region submerged as critical levees breach. Are they talking about Katrina on this one? There will be a massive blackout that lasts weeks. Much of the sewage infrastructure will be damaged beyond repair. The embattled federal government will do nothing to assist. It will bankrupt the region. Small militant enclaves will form along... So this is like the alternate history now. High ground of the Mississippi River. They will take to piracy and hijack commercial shipping vessels. Private mercenary forces retaliate in kind. Slowly, industry will flee this hot zone. The old river control structure will collapse from neglect and sabotage. The Mississippi River will again change its course. Norco, an old abandoned refinery town on a ghost of a river. Your house will be squatted and then razed. Dang. Hey, brigade. Go to the street. So go to the street. Okay, so I guess this is your points of interest. Kind of down there. Let's click the overworld. I haven't done that yet. Yo, this looks cool. It is a really cool overworld map. It's real pretty. Well, we just started. We're like 20 minutes into it. You're playing as a character who had fled home, Was kind of a vagabond for a few years, but then got called back because your mother died from cancer. You got a brother named Blue, and that's about all I know so far. You got this crazy mind map. Shield is a oil refinery. Shield Gulf South is a regional subsidiary of a transnational oil empire. It holds a large share of leases in the Gulf of Mexico and refines crude oil right here in Norco. It's kind of like a alternate future. There's robots. Chemical annex sits on the other side of town from the refinery. It produces the feedstock for plastic consumer products. Shield owns half the town. Shield. Okay. So Duck is connected to Shield somehow. Million is our house robot, I guess. This house was Million was a security android. She guarded the perimeter of the aluminum refinery in Gramercy. One day she ran away. You don't know why. Okay. We had a staring contest with our monkey. That was actually kind of terrifying. Alright, we're on the street. Turtle! Sisters. Apple in third. We did win. Now they are with us. Snowball stand. Times discount. Floodgate Tavern. So I was supposed to find my brother at the bar. Or the library. Snowball stand is closed for the winter. Hey, sisters. The turtle. He crawled out of the trash can. Don't touch him. He's dirty. No, he's not. Turtles are always clean. They live in water. Trash water is not clean. We gotta go. Let me stare longer. It's pretty. There's a dog barking. Bark, bark. Padu Private Investigators. We snoop for you. That's what the sign says. I just want to see if I turn this off. Okay, just seeing if like the text became clear. It doesn't. Okay. Sure. Let's go into the PI office. Lights of the investigator. Okay. You knock, no answer. Okay, let's not go. Let's go to the bar. Floodgate Tavern added to the map. Apple Street. Floodgate Tavern. Many shield workers gather here after their shifts. It's closed. Should be open later in the evening. Okay. So brother's not here. Go to Dimes discount. Oh, we can get the this is the gas station we can get the fuse at. A film set's here. Film crew is set up along the river road. Several floodlights illuminate a gruesome murder scene. Two men stand pensively above a corpse. As near the set, a small, energetic man jumps from his chair. Attention, dumbass! Can't you see we're trying to shoot here? What are you filming? It's a detective drama called None of Your Goddamn Business. Any questions? Sounds cool. So is this like a murder scene? Keep it up and it's gonna be. Hey! You know what? Wait a second. You from around here? Kinda. You could use some culture expertise, you might say. Cultural. We're filming a Bayou cop drama, and all these knuckleheads are from LA. An actor on set turns towards the director. I told you, Kevin, I'm from Texas. That's right. No, I forgot. Your Harvard-educated daddy bought a boutique ranch outside Austin. Well, that don't make you a cowboy, hoss. Now hush up before you scare off the yokel. The detective turns his attention with a mild look of disgust. Help us out, will you? The script needs some work. What do you say? You gonna pay me? I'm good. I will do fine. Great. You know, get over here and can learn something from this stupid redneck. Wow. It's quite the director. I'm a redneck. Fine. Real salt of the earth kind of guy. As luck would have it, we came across an even dumpier hayseed than you, okay? Just take a knee. Anyway, we need some good slang. What do you call a villain? A bad apple, a lowlife. A bad daddy. A crawfish devil? We'll call him an asshole. That's it? Thanks a lot, William Faulkner. It's real creative. Now get out of here! Time wasted successfully. Freight loader. It's being repaired in the woods over the levee. Birds. These clouds are really cool. I like them. So many evenings spent watching traffic pass by this gas station. Little has changed. The neighboring business still sits abandoned. The surrounding streets are quiet and empty. Should I pick the crawdad devil? Yeah, I was thinking about it. Well, well, well. Oh, Soul Fury's in the game. Who knew? Look who's back. Oh, hello there. I don't know, forget you beside the road. Did he just shove me? Is that what happened? You even brought your little doll. Monkey, no! That's cute. Wow, Troy, you look like shit. Back because my mom died. I will meet you in kind. I'm gonna start with you. The rest of your family so chill and you so uptight. Like you know anything about my family. Bruh. Made like Norco some big metropolis. I used to go out to La Branche. Catherine and Blake while you were busy. What were you doing? Bleaching your hair or some shit? Now they got all the clowns like you saying Catherine dead. They wouldn't let her go that easy. Troll me about my dead mom. So sensitive. Can't say nothing around you. Mom was excavating all along the rim of the lake. She used to pay me to help from time to time, matter of fact. She needed somebody smart, somebody vigilant, somebody like me. Especially with Shield snooping around. See some wild shit out on them swamps with Catherine. Like what? Don't bother telling you about it, might hurt your brain. Anyhow, this ain't story time. Not letting you in the gas station. Goddamn company that runs the dump did me dirty. They swapped me with an ATM machine for speaking truth. Ain't letting nobody through till I get an apology. It sucks, my guy. Don't patronize me, you weak. With your weak pity. If you really want to get through, go get me some pills your brother was selling. That might persuade me. Fight. Leave. Alright. I ain't trying to start a ruckus here. Yeah, shuffle off then. Bye, Troy! I do know where some pills are. Mind map has been updated. This is Troy. Troy knows your family. He was buying pills from Blake and occasionally helping your mom with research. Says he was conducting research in the lake. It's kind of cool how it's like showing connections for everything. Your mom's at the center of it all. Conducting research. We're client in Fat City. That's right. Alright, we'll go get him some pills. Or does this pip mean there's more I missed? Ah. The client. Your mom was conducting research for a client in Fat City. That's all you know. I guess we'll go back home then. Just kidding. We're going down here. Horse! Lone horse drinks from the stagnant pooled water along the riverbank. A drifter. This game is really pretty. There's a boat. Memorial. Languishes in the river mud. A 2x4 cross, plywood plaque, cairns of pulverized concrete. Sprayed haphazardly onto the plywood is a remembrance. Here past the brave freedom fighters of January. I don't know what W is. Is that 5? I don't know. Who cries liberty echo through the generations? Is this like 3011? 4011? It's 4011, right? I know Roman numerals. Kinda, not really. Much smaller lettering, a different hand scratched. Fake! Fucking fake. Man sits on a pile of flotsam, his head buried in his canvas jacket against the sharp air. Stupid horse. Man's gaze stay fixed on the opposite bank of the river, never turning to you nor the horse. Can't stand that horse. Stupid in this world. Stupid people, stupid horses. Couldn't agree more. Spits on the dirt at his feet. You know all they dump in the water? Hell of a cocktail. Ah, that's why the horse is stupid. Mucus off his sleeve. Gross. What are you out here for anyway? And you heard they got a criminal on the loose? There's no W in Roman numerals, only a V? Okay. I just made that up then. Bringing the law around here and making things harder for the rest of us. Best be sharp, youngin'. Alright. Cheers, boy. Apple Street. Back home. Inside the kitchen, there are pills. Yoink. Pocket your mom's pills. Back out we go. V is 5. That'd be 10, which is X. Interesting. Got them pills? Yeah, I got your pills. Smart move. I'll let you cross picket line this time, punk. Thanks. Yes, hello, I would like a fuse. Fuses. Doge food. Dusty Bags dog food line the shelf. So Troy was replaced by this kiosk, I imagine. Candy. You are under surveillance. We accept transfers. Price scanner. Protein bars, bubblegum, breath mints, taffy, etc. Magically stocked cigarettes. Fuses. I would like a fuse, please. Grab a fuse. I detect that you have merchandise in your possession. You must remove any unpurchased items from your back pocket and scan them in order to exit the store. Use an dragon from your inventory menu. Ooh. You scanned the fuse. Thank you for your purchase. Oh, I bought it, I guess. It's cool. Inventory system. I want to buy dog food and give it to the cats. Even though it's cat food. Or dog food. I guess that's it. Cheers. So I could go like on the world map. Go back home. Head to the backyard. I got that fuse. You got the fuse. We'll be able to use the bike and get around town until I'm done with the truck. Concerns me that Blake still hasn't returned. He's been spending a lot of time at Sarpy Paperbacks lately. Perhaps we should look for him there. Alright, let's go. Fast travel. Brave. Sky bleeds a color you knew as a child. Airline highway passes beneath your feet. Million has joined your party. Interact with party members by clicking their portraits in the party menu. If you're stuck, they may be able to help. Cool. This is neat. Million shouts over the wind. Bike run's much better now. You can use it to get around during your visit. Who's the spacey guy? This is Million, our robot, I guess. How's Blake been? The year that you left, Blake became uncontrollable. His behavior troubled Catherine deeply. He was beginning to remind her of your grandfather. After he was expelled from Destrahan, he began running drugs into the parish. He made himself many enemies. Put those things behind him after her illness, but now that she's gone, I'm certain what to expect. This place can ruin people. Perhaps. Yeah, former security robot. I won't apologize for leaving. No one is asking you. How have you been? I'm always the same. Always the same. Cool. It's been like around town. Sheila's been expanding since you left. Catherine took your grandfather's boat into the lake to investigate reports of construction in the swamps along the shoreline. She assumed it would be unpermitted shield activity. She was unable to find any evidence of it, however. It was clear that she found something during that investigation. What is it? I don't know. Perhaps you do. I haven't spoken to her in years. How would I know? Why do you care? So what makes you think she found something? How would I know? Has Blake not mentioned anything? No. In any events, something drew her to the lake months before her death. Okay. Where could Blake be? He spends much of his time at Paperbacks. Perhaps we should check there. Okay, yeah. Oh, so that was like the hint of where we should check next. So, reports of construction. Your mom was investigating reports of construction in the lake. She found no evidence. Your mom was conducting research in the lake. Well, she saw something, but what? What did she see? There's something in the lake. Your mom saw something there. Was it the sun? Alright. Sarpy Books. This map's really cool. I like it a lot. Checks to cash. Dog. Pet the dog. As you reach down to pet the dog, she shows her teeth and growls softly. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough, dog. Monkey stares at you. You stare at monkey. Stocky pit bull with piercing green eyes watches the horizon with a neutral demeanor. Yes, Backpack Hero was on itch. And then it got kickstarted successfully, and they put it on Steam as a demo, yeah, or early access. Teens. Two teens nod and gesture excitedly while bouncing between topics. Bit slow though, yeah, it's kind of like reading a book, but I'm all for it. BMX. Where does dog come from, bruh? Don't know. She'd been sitting here for a while. You seen her eyes? Them eyes are something, bruh. Bruh. Driver. Music's fun. looks real pretty. But yeah, it's been mostly just world building for this bit here. Young man leads against a station wagon while scrolling idly on his phone, his silhouette darkened by the full fluorescent glare of the payday lender sign. What's up, my guy? Started doing this rideshare thing a few weeks ago. Kind of hate it. Why? Pays like shit. Spending hours a day making small talk with randos is melting my brain. Nearly broken axle driving over a pothole on Holly Grove. This is my grandpa's car. If I trash it, he'll kill me. Drove anyone interesting? Some types around here. Some guy drove out in the middle of the swamp. Was like 2 in the morning. Asked me to wait. He got out, took off his clothes, jumped in the bayou, came back up a minute later with a bag, toweled off, got back in. Found that to be pretty weird. I don't know. A while back, I drove some lady out to the medical district. She was an odd one. Seemed kind of sick, asked me all kinds of questions. Do I ever pick up random signals on the radio? Weird shit like that. It's just all types. Oh, you did Papa Neat? Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of people driving. Like being in control and such. Bookstore. Alright. Your mom used to come here to dig through the stacks among the heaps of used romance novels and westerns. She always managed to find some occult artifact. The owner is also the landlord. Do you imagine that's the only way he manages to keep a place like this running? Over the years, they've experimented with other revenue-generating schemes. For a while, you could get your phone repaired here. Then they tried selling vape cartridges, then kratom, I don't know that, then anime wall scrolls, LSU yard ornaments. After that, you remember seeing online that they were trying to do some kind of acupuncture thing. Hey, Soul Fury, we found a cult in this game already. So this game has a cult, or a mention of one. And also there's a character called Troy that joined us by saying well. So you're pretty much in this game. For a while, you could get your phone repaired. I read this already. In the end, the schemes always fail, and only the paperbacks remain. Well, cat! This cat, though. You wonder how anyone can read in this dim, cluttered bookstop. As your eyes adjust, you see Blake's childhood friend Erica waiting behind the counter to greet you. I was gonna say, is Erica the cat? Erica, Kay, and Million, when do you get back into town? Been in Norco for quite some time. Perhaps you are misremembering, Erica. Anyhow, Kay, you're looking rugged these days, old friend. Heard you ran into Troy. I did run into Troy. That guy, my God, he's such a clown. Just keeping up with your travels online, but haven't seen you post in a while. So much to tell you. I haven't been online much. Tossed my phone in the Rio. She liked that. I respect that. Seems more and more common these days. Didn't Spreeha work on this? Been avoiding my phone as well. Upset the connection has been so erratic. Been hearing of people chopping down cell towers, tearing fiber cables out of the ground, trying to rip the internet apart. She nods into the ensuing silence. Back because of your mom, huh? Sort of. I know it wasn't always easy between you two. I was around for some of the arguments. Blake would say she was a great person, but terrible mom. I just hope you have a brother who can find some comfort. Thanks. I lost my dad a while back, also to cancer. He was a mean bastard. Picked up my sister and threw her one time. Ended up giving her a concussion. Couldn't wait for him to die, and when he did, I danced. But as the years pass, I find myself thinking about him more. Oh yeah, thanks Panda. Yeah, I was totally not paying attention to that. Has all the chat been? Well, I can move it down, I suppose. I always forget that that's something I have to do when I play a new one of these games all the time, is that You gotta find a new place for chat. It's been mostly on the left. You can go like this. Put you on the bottom left. See how that works. Yeah, let me know if it needs to be moved again or something. Oops. Auto continue on. Feels good to hear stories about him. It's always complicated with this shit. Never easy. Worry that your... Did I have this off? I worry about your brother. Your mom's illness was taking a toll on him. I watched him slip back into some bad behaviors. Have you seen him? Yeah, I saw him yesterday. He hasn't been around the house. He is not. So I was having the Floodgate Tavern when I saw him. May have gotten wasted. I know Gus let him sleep behind the bar a couple times. Do you know you're coming? You mentioned it. Figured he'd try to avoid me. Yeah, he can be like that sometimes. I've been delicate recently. If I ask how he's doing, he goes quiet. If I offer help, he doesn't return my text. It's a front. He wants help. Sure, but I can only try so hard. If I hear from him, I'll tell him to find you. Okay. Pet the cat! Crouton! So this here is the illustrious Crouton. We found him behind the dumpster out back licking cardboard. Whatever you do, don't try to pet him. He's a devil. I've got scars all over my hands from this damn cat. I will pet the cat. Ha! One. Oh, wow, Crouton usually bites strangers. He must like you. The area that tends to get flooded seems poor taste, yeah. This cat's great. Again. Ooh. Seems to be getting a little excited. Ooh. Wow, I've never seen a cat purr this hard. Maybe you should slow down. This is a thing I can do, I guess. You scan the tiles on the shelf. Don't be a vampire. You pick a slim self-published paperback from the shelf and flip through a random page. Another dark and lonely night spent in this cavern of despair. Hidden from the daylight, blackout curtains are all that defer my eternal death. Thought being a vampire would be sexy, but it's not. It's awful for your skin. I look pathetic. Also, blood tastes like bong water. Didn't think it'd be like this. Alright. Good Hope Cemetery easement. Carbon copy of document authored by St. Charles Parish Planning Committee. Document outlines the parish's intentions to secure a roadway through a 90-meter stretch of Shield Industry Complex. The easement would allow the descendants of those entombed to visit the Good Hope Cemetery. The grave sites are currently surrounded on all sides by a refinery. Dang. But the cat! Good. Oh, really? Stop touching the cat. Crouton looks like he's fixing to explode. 4. Stop eating stomers, yeah. More cat! Ah! What? I got an achievement for that. What? The fuck just happened to the cat? I told you to stop with the cat. Did you just launch through the ceiling? What the hell just happened? Okay. As an appropriate emote, Panda. Crouton phone case. Grab the phone case from the counter. Acquired phone case, Crouton. Phone case resembling Crouton. Okay. Do not touch cat. Your brother was headed to Floodgate Tavern. He mentioned this to Erica when he dropped by the paperbacks to see her yesterday evening. Oh, does it? I didn't miss that. No, it says 5. Dang, I missed. All right, that was an experience. Hope Erica is correct, and that Blake's absence due to nothing more than another drunken night. My intuition leaves me with the sense something is wrong. Do you feel it too, Kay? Something feels strange to you? It may have changed. Okay, Catherine. So are we Catherine now? Catherine is mom. Several weeks ago. Greater New Orleans Neural, versioning clinic? More cat. What brings you here tonight? I want a record for my children. I don't want to leave my kids alone. They may still need me. I understand. And you were referred by Mr. Richard Duck. That's what everyone calls him. Yes, Duck. We followed his branch with some interest. Who hasn't? I gather we'll be discussing this in more detail as things progress. For now, let us begin with a simple exercise. I'd like to talk to you on your earliest memory. It's of pine trees, yes? There is proof? Okay. That's right. Tell me about them. They grew from the concrete. Like sick flesh. Cracked the driveway. The concrete broke into pieces. It made your father upset. He'd see them and frown, but he'd remain silent. He'd sit quietly in the truck, dissatisfied. I wouldn't say a word. Speaking in those moments made you a fool in his mind. Your father's house was suffocating. Couldn't wait to get out. And that's why you married Blue. Okay. Have somewhere to go. We bought our little place on Good Hope Street. The whole thing was a mistake. When I told him I didn't love him, it was in my father's voice. I told him I never loved any man. Was it true? Yes. That was a difficult night for you. Didn't feel real. Why? The spillway was black that evening. Smoke was twisted. The sky was an inversion of some other sky. These choices are interesting. I like what I need in games like this is, so they give you these branching choices, and you don't know how they're affecting anything. So like, I need an early puzzle or example that gives you these branching choices, and then tells you or shows you like how this is doing things. Smoke was tested, or this is just how I'm interpreting the story, I guess, is what this is. Need a treat. You sat at the window all night. The east-facing window? Yeah. When you stood over him to apologize... Whoa! When you stood over to apologize, you saw the flare stack of the refinery in his eyes. Does this choice do anything? Yeah. This is cool, like, little golden eye tattoos. I never apologized. What is going on here? Are we saving or trashing memories? Okay. I don't know what that was about. How was it after that? In the time before he died? Is that noise the memory being deleted? What's happening here? We circled each other in wide orbits. I'd hide at the center of the house nursing Kay and only leave when I heard him step out. He'd sleep on the couch or next to the crib. He'd sing her old Cajun lullabies. Pet her head, whisper to her about his life. And none of the sessions mattered yet. Then there was an explosion. When the cat cracker blew, they say he fell 5 stories. Oh, dang. We went to identify his body on Thursday night. I remember the tempo of the streetlights, the police scattered across the East Bank. I carried Kay in a blanket. She never cried. We were quiet, she and I. Tell me about this man. I would see him from time to time around Norco. That was many years back. This is the face that saw us in the ditch. Several weeks ago, Blake saw someone passing by the house. I think it was him. Why? They just do. The robot is no longer there to deter him. Million? Yes. Could be it. What was your first encounter with Million? Let me think. She came to me in the parking lot. He was about 12 years old at the time. She knew Blue from his days at the aluminum refinery. Nice. I stared for a long time into her constellation of eyes. They swirled in a kind of desperation. I took her home knowing it was another mistake. You were reckless in those days. I welcome any trouble I could find. I'm just randomly picking these things. I don't know what this is about. What is the significance of this image for you? Is this the orb? This is the orb that we saw on the message board. Well, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. It's a sphere. Followed me in the lake. When? Recently, a few weeks ago. This is... Oh, Dickro. This is where Mr. Richards' branch factors into your biography. Duck's version escaped. A hard fork, an extremely rare instance. Escaped and grew into some kind of monster. Okay. Began speaking to me through the radio. It told me to install an app. Yeah. I think it has something to do with the thing, the sphere, whatever it is. As long as it pays, I don't care. I can use the money. The app pays? Yeah. I see. It seems to be the last control point that you submitted. Would you like to include any additional thoughts or memories, anything not included in the intake form? No, that should be enough. I will now begin disconnecting the sensors. Slight feeling of nausea and disorientation is normal and no cause for alarm. I thank you for your patience, Miss Mattare. Mattare? I don't know how to read. Monkey's a robot. Whoa. Hello. I don't know about you, but most common forks are hard. How else are you gonna eat with them? Yeah. So now I'm playing as Catherine. Is this the disorientation I am experiencing? I have a phone. Wallet watch. Is this duck quack to US dollar? We got 5G. Duck. Order ride. Case picker. Hoot hoot. What? Okay. Done. Wait, I wasn't done. Okay. I don't know. Love you. Just check. Okay, yeah. Just checking in. Please text when you can. I'm fine. Where are you? Arizona. Where in Arizona? I don't know. You still in Arizona? Nope. New Mexico. Be careful. It doesn't seem safe to be there right now. Call when you can. Gain wordy. Okay. Blake says he hasn't heard from me in a while. Put me on another round of chemo. I'd love to hear from you. It's interesting how they start you at the bottom, because that's like kind of how it would be in a phone anyway, right? Where you went, Ma? I'm out. I'm fine. Had to drop something off at your parents'. Been gone a while. Had to make a couple stops. I'm okay. Blake, have you heard from your sister? Yeah, she said she's okay. Where is she? She didn't say. Where'd my pills go? In a meeting. We'll call back. How'd it go? We'll call. Mai came back around. I'll be coming soon. Calling Uncle Chip. It's fine. Love you. Love you, sweetheart. Blake, can you hear me? Can you come to the living room, please? Something's happened. Out this evening. Everything okay? You need to stay home. I'll be fine. Okay. Duck. Been a while, Duck. Too long, old friend. How's the weather on your side of the tracks? They have me on chemo. I think they got me carrying around a tank. Blue's waiting for us. I don't doubt for a minute. Praise the glory of God. Something on your mind? Don't want to raise your blood pressure. Try me. Super contacted me. So he did. Don't mess around with that shit. Or you went. Don't mess around with Super Kate. Things got no soul. I need the money. You don't take money where we're going. Can't leave it for the kids to clean up. Blue left him a little bit with how he went. But I was a fool. Don't worry about yourself. No peace for me. Don't get mixed up in that thing, Kate. God dang it. Hope you're listening. MyDirect. Welcome to Oxford MyDirect Medical Portal. This is your code. Do not share this code with anyone. You have chosen to receive online billing notification. To confirm, yes, your notification. A bill of a lot of money has been posted. Outstanding balance. Another bill. Another outstanding balance. Outstanding balance. Oh no. Oh no. We are in debt. That's why we need money. Quack job. Catherine says here I need to go to the Curious Duck. Quack job. Install Quack. Install has a multi-factor authenticator. Meet contact at Curious Duck. Incomplete. The Curious Duck is the nearest rendezvous of your location. Receive orientation. I get .032 Quack for just signing up. God dang. Alright. Hello, you are wavy. Ma'am. Ma'am, are you okay? My eyes are just playing tricks on me. Vertigo and visual distortion are common side effects of versioning session. Okay, versioning was the word. Shall I contact our on-call physician? No. Very well. Last name? First name, Catherine. One moment. Your head drive is fully synced. What? You have chosen our silver tier. Your product does not come pre-installed with adware blocking services and is provided as is without warranty. You are eligible for a free sync anytime before the new year. Thank you for choosing the Greater New Orleans Neural Versioning Clinic for your cognitive versioning needs. Okay. Okay. Need to find the Curious Duck. Alright. Interstate 10. Interstate Expressway traces its car down the Claiborne Avenue from east to west. The bridge cuts east through the Treme and the 7th Ward, like places whose stories would be forgotten and left behind in haste. We're gonna randomly get brain ads, yeah. The pillars still tell the stories beneath the interstate. East of the industrial canal, the moldering strip malls, the narrowed expanse of the lake, the shrimp boats that prowl the black marble waves. East through Mississippi in the winter weeknight darkness and onward to Florida where it terminates. West is the suburbs that Catherine calls home. West is the concrete expanse that breaks clean and sharp at the St. Charles Parish line and gives way to the cypress swamps. Tupelo Crown spire above overpass silhouetted by an unnatural glow that leads to Norco. Billboard. The uncanny smile of personal injury lawyer Martin Smart hangs above Interstate 10. Sternly coiffed hair clings desperately to his head. His hallmark blood-red tie catches the eyes of drivers speeding east. Just click away, the sign reads. Just a click away, even. Clinic. Head to the overpass. Oh. There's Puppet Theater. Onlooker. Charity Hospital. Is that where I came from? Newly refinished Art Deco structure glows beyond the overpass. They turned Charity Hospital into art lofts. Disgusting. Oh man. Sugar, this is taking forever to start. I'm starving. You been to any of these? No, what is it? Puppet show. They always start late. I told them I'd help load the gear, so I'm stuck here until it's over. My stomach's gonna eat itself. Watch a puppet show. Curtains are closed. Maybe I'll come by later to see what it's all about. Okay, maybe I won't. Alright. Whoops. French Quarter. Yo, Sam's here. Dog! Duck. Curious duck. This is where I gotta go. How's your night, ma'am? Yeah. Not great. Sorry to hear it. You wouldn't have any change to spare, would you? No cent. Figured. Yeah, I'm like 15K in medical debt. Hot dog vendor sits behind a large plastic cart. He looks up eagerly at Catherine approaches. Oh, hey, hi! So is this... I'm Flannel Ass, and these... Makes a grand sweeping gesture above the pot of vague meat. Are my dumpy dogs. Here's a pick at the lint that peppers his jacket. Flannel ass dumpy dogs. It's an appropriate face. He nods and smiles. Would you like one? Don't know if my stomach can handle it. Not in the best of health. I worry that one of these might kill me. No, they're good for you. They're just a bit old. Boss says he won't resupply me with more until I sell these ones I have. But the more time passes, the harder they are to sell. How old are they? Business was popping like I was doing really well, selling a lot of dogs back in YX2D. Okay, these are just... It's nearly a decade ago. Yep. Anything else I can help you with? Nope. Alright, answer a text real quick. Santa? Well, ho, ho, ho. Santa's eyes roll wildly in their deep sockets. His mouth twists into a smile. How are you, dear? Got $1 to spare? Help spread some Christmas cheer? Where's the money go? Something very benevolent. Like a food bank or... Sure. Yes, a food bank. Food bank, veterans, animal shelter. Who cares? Just give me $1. That's my last one. No, don't give him the $1. Going back on a word, are you? Not true. Never promised you anything. You're a liar. Whoa. I'm not. And a demon. Demon? Santa points his bell at Catherine in accusation. Demon! His posture relaxes abruptly. Open your heart. This is a time for giving. Okay. Good. There's a crowd. That is why Mary Laveau opened a t-shirt and camera shop. Laveau in the Royal Street. Jazz Fest, Dad. That's not scary at all. paid for a ghost tour. If we're just gonna walk around looking at t-shirt shops, I want my damn money back. This is a farce. What kind of guide are you? Well, technically I'm not one, but... Excuse me? My roommate is. Then where is he? Long story. Came all this way because the website said it'd be fun. I'm having an alright time. See, it was supposed to be enchanting. Anyone trying to score some Molly? I hate New Orleans. Okay. Sure. Alright, let's go to the dock. There's a small plaque next to it that says Curious Duck. This is the place. Door's locked. Well. I'm at the duck. BBB. I'm here. Like, beep beep beep. If your stuck is the nearest rendezvous to your location, more information awaits you there. We can maybe like. I have $10 in quack currency. Gave me a dog. Curious Duck's door is locked. Told to come by and the door's locked. The Curious Duck. Rosalie doesn't let anyone unless they know the secret knock. Well, what is it? Can't say, sorry. It's urgent, please. Well, I do need some business. Alright, I'll buy one of those hot dogs. You won't regret it. Doubtful how much. Just $14. I do not have that. Is that a joke? Is what a joke? Christ, do you take wallet transfers? Cash only. Well, what if I send some business your way? I'll show you the knock. Fine, it's a deal. Alright. I know the overpass guy was hungry. The show's ready to start. Hey, onlooker, you should go get some hot dogs. You consider yourself an adventurous eater? There are hot dogs up the street. You should grab one. If this is 5, no. I'm looking for a treat myself tonight. These are what you might call a vintage hot dog. They're finely aged delicacy. Yeah, way to sell it. Oh, really? That's a bit more interesting. Thanks for the suggestion. The show's getting started. Go check it out after it's done. Crowd has arrived to watch the show. I'll join the crowd. Show's getting started. I should take a seat. Those are cool curtains. Gator Farm. Next exit. Deep in the cypress hollow I hide. I mourn this evening. My last child has died. It's fun. They hang hooks from the trees with chicken thighs. They shoot bullets in our heads behind our eyes. Is this the curse that I am the last to survive? I was once captured by a fisher fool, called me his own. He walked me like a dog along the sinking streets. Fed me strange plants and deli meats. He even covered me with blankets when I went to sleep. Left on the night of a monstrous flood, the fool has not rested a single night since. He stalks these bayous each night, hoping to see my eyes shine. He calls out a ridiculous name that was never mine. Tonight I will shine my eyes at him. I have a request. Kill the shrimp-catching man who killed my children. Remove his head. Bring me his skull. Do this, and you may again leash me like a dog. Oh, this is a game? Okay. Okay. Little fisher fool, you've trolled this bayou for many nights. Here I am, the one you're trying to find. My child hangs dead across the lake. Bring me the head of the shrimp-catching man. Okay. Where are you, shrimp boy? Coming for you. This is interesting. I mean, point of interest. Yeah. Uh-oh. Boat damage. Boat damage! Been a long time since anyone down this bayou. They all too frightened anymore. Biggest alligator ever hunt this lake. She makes her den just across the way. She took my child from me. Buried him where I found him, near where she stay. I visited that side daily, hoping I might catch her, but she know better than to show her face. Want to cut big skull of hers? That'd be something worth bragging on. I'd be roadside marvel. There'd be money to make. I see that rifle you're holding. What you say? Kill the shrimper. Agree to the deal. Kill the shrimper. Spow! Murder! I have his skull. Murder on the bayou. You did my bidding, fisher fool, just like an obedient dog. Each day you held me captive, my patience drained. Do not humiliate me again. Consider this your last mistake. Uh-oh. Okay. What a show. I relish the horror that struck the fisher fool's eyes. I first took one limb, but left him alive. I made him crawl like a dog before he died. God dang. That was terrifying. Alright, guy went to get food. The crowd is discussing the show. Guy from Puppet Show. Guess he followed my food recommendation. It's pretty tasty. Thanks for the rec. Might get another one. Just wait for it, pal. Hope you know where to find a bathroom. Alright, Santa. Hey, thanks for sending some business my way. No problem, but we had a deal. You're supposed to show me the knock. Oh, well, sorry, Rosie wouldn't be upset. Are you kidding? I sent you business. Show me the knock. That was the deal. I'll show you it once. So here, listen. I guess so. That was the secret knock. Very secret. That's how everyone knocks. Exactly. Who would suspect it? Okay. And Catherine knocks on the door and hears the subtle sound of the unlocking. Cat! Crouton's here! What? That cat looks familiar. You're a rocket ship. Don't the crystal ball touch the ball. Was you think you can come in here with your soft little hands and touch my magic ball? Don't work like that, love. Now I got to clean off the smudges. So you've been eating French fries, greasy hands. Nasty. You must be one of them super duck people. Always coming around here looking down at cell phones. Greasy hands, terrible. The app said I should come here. The app? Yes, ma'am. Something's not right about you. You a drughead? Sorry, is this the right place? It is butter hands. It is. Just calm down. You made it. Dallas will tell you what's what. Go talk to Dallas. My called him when I heard you trying to break into the place. Hell of a racket you were making. Jiggling on the handle like you couldn't get a hold of it. Now I see why. Dallas will be right out front. I don't got time for babysitting you. Now that I go clean up all this. Stains all over the ball. You even checked your shoes before you came in. They're dirty. Covered in dog shit. Nasty. Go, bitch. Get out of my shop. One last thing, that gemstone you got hanging from your neck. That thing ain't real. I know. Trashy. Okay. Plastic, some mulcra of ceremonial masks hanging the wall. Novelty New Orleans themed shirts. Mass-produced novelty voodoo dolls. A jumble of Mardi Gras beads. Trinket spills from the table. Books. Crouton. Alright, I guess we just leave boxes. And open merchandise. Dallas is here. Guessing you're Catherine. That's right. Rosie debriefed you. Is that a debriefing? Like a Monkey Island reference? Yeah, maybe. I don't know if that's what I'd call it, to be sure. She can be kind of a... He casts his gaze in the sky and back to Catherine. Never mind. Quack job should have a ticket with the information we need. No reason to stand around. Have you been on Quack job long? Been doing this since before there was an app, but Super says use the app. I'll use the app. Makes no difference to me. Exactly as Super Duck. It's a way of making money. Right, but it's intelligence of some kind. I don't know its purpose. Don't know why it exists. None of that. There are nodes all across the region. Points where you can speak with Super Duck directly. These are all Rosie. These are all things Rosie should have filled you in on. Not surprised she didn't. What's Rosie got to do with all this? There are a dozen or so rendezvous points. In addition to the nodes, Rosie's shop is one of them. She must be making good money offering her place to network. Probably the only reason it keeps going. Not she sold merchandise in years, locks the doors to discourage customers. Guess you could call it a front. Let's go. Check the app and let's get moving. Oh, we made some money. Beep, beep, beep. Here's Doug in here. Receive orientation at Eagle Janitorial and Paper Supplies in Fat City. Alright. Let's call for a cab. Eagle Wholesale, downtown. Maurice and I are going in the quarters for work. This all used to happen on Craigslist, posts showing up, strangest things. I was busting tables uptown, couldn't swing rent, had a kid to feed, started responding to the listings. First one I ever did was steal a head drive. Broke into a man's house in Norco, stole it right out of his office, brought it to another house. People there were just like me. Just like you, how? Didn't know shit. They were there because of a post, just like I was. The house wasn't theirs. Nobody knew whose house it was. They plugged the hard drive into a wall. They gave me some cash. I left. What's next? Check your phone. Quack ought to have information we need. Okay. So I'm assuming that was where I had to go. Eagle Janitorial and Paper Supplies. Eagle Wholesale. Beep beep. Eagle Wholesale Restaurant Supplies. Steady traffic. There's a car alarm going off. Galvanized steel door of the supply warehouse is half opened. Doors are locked. The office is closed. Oh. What is going on here? Okay. Act 2. Alright. Finery eyes. Well, I guess we'll call it there for now, since we're about to start a new act. Hey, suspense. This game seems pretty cool. I'll stick around with it. I mean, there's not like much gameplay. It's like telling a story. Hey, suspense. You just caught me at the end. But this game seems pretty cool. It's very pretty. The music's fun. Here's suspense. Y'all should be following suspense if you're not. Low hell? Get it? Take that face. Run now. Sadness. But yeah, welcome. We're playing Norco for the first time. Got your first Scourgebringer win. Nice. I need to get one of those. That game's so cool. The music's good. Speaking of cool game, yeah, Norco. It's a point-and-click adventure game from this year. It's got tons of good reviews. The art's really fun. The world building has been pretty cool. There hasn't been much gameplay. Besides like 2-3 puzzles that were like, go to this place. If you're paying attention, you know where it is. But seems pretty cool. We will continue it more than likely tonight with chapter 2. But I gotta go do some things. I gotta go run some errands. So we're gonna go do that. Thanks for the raid. Do I need to save anything? It doesn't look like it. But yeah, my name is Tic Tac Foe. Ugh, this thing's... Here, let me bring it back for you. Like, not entirely sure if I'm saving or not. There's like... Okay. Save. Okay. I don't know why it wasn't showing up before. Oh, nice. There's our party. All right. Anyhow, let's get out of here. Yeah, thanks for being here, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the Risk of Rain and our first look at Norco. Yeah, we'll continue this. It seems fun. Looks really cool as well. Be sure to follow Suspense Nasty. Also be sure to hit the follow on this channel.